All right, it's time to get serious about sugar. Sugar addiction is a real thing, and it is definitely one of the reasons why many people are overweight and many people struggle to lose weight. Good news, today I'm going to share 3 ways that you can quit sugar for good. What's up? I'm Melanie Ash of MelanieAshFitness.com. I'm a personal trainer, I'm a fitness nutrition specialist, and a weight management specialist, and a women's wellness expert. And today I am going to help you get off of sugar. Maybe you've seen a recent article going around that was published in the New York Times, and it blames sugar for being a major contributor to the obesity epidemic in the United States. While this is a complicated issue and sugar is not completely evil and you don't have to give up sugar forever, absolutely, sugar is a contributor to weight issues in this country. And if you want to get healthy and fit and lose weight, you've got to learn to quit sugar. I'm not just talking about sugary foods like donuts, I'm talking about hidden sugars that are found in everything from bread to yogurt to ketchup in astonishing numbers that we don't even realize we are consuming so much sugar. If you want to lose weight and improve your health, you must reduce your sugar intake. You don't have to give up sugar completely, I promise. But you do need to start paying attention to what you eat and essentially break up with sugar as a main factor in your diet. But of course, breaking up is so hard to do because not only is sugar everywhere, it's also pretty addicting, and in many ways you may not even have realized how much you're addicted to it and where it might be sneaking into your diet in ways that you don't realize. So what's a girl to do? First of all, don't worry. I'm going to share 3 ways to quit sugar and finally get control of it for good. Starting with step number 1, which is remove. The first step in getting out of any bad relationship, and let's face it, sugar can be sweet, but it's not always the best boyfriend, right? Is to kick it to the curb cold turkey. When it comes to a serious sugar addiction, this is best done as a clean break. If you're a person who can't stop at one cookie or thinks all day about the donuts that might be in the break room, there is no moderation for you. It's time to cut it out. It's got to go. So remove sugary foods from your diet and start reading labels. Go through the pantry, toss out any items in the cabinets that might have more than about 5 to 7 grams of sugar. Say bye-bye, at least for now. Step number 1 of 3 ways to quit sugar is to remove as many sources of sugar from your diet as possible. Step number 2 is to reframe. You know what happens immediately when you tell yourself you are not allowed to have sugar anymore? Your desire for it actually doubles. This is a scientifically proven Jedi mind trick. Our brains actually do this. If you tell yourself you cannot have something, you automatically want it more. This is why reframing is so important. Don't decide that you can't have sugar. Decide that you don't want to have sugar. You are choosing to cut it from your diet because of its negative effects and because of the things that you want when it comes to your health and fitness, and sugar isn't going to help you do that. So remember that it is a choice. You can have sugar anytime you want, but you don't want it. Go ahead and do some research on the harmful effects of sugar. Maybe watch a documentary on the obesity crisis. Things that are going to help reinforce the belief in your mind that sugar is not for you, and it's not something that you want a lot of in your life and in your diet because you want to be healthy and fit. Reframe this as a decision that is not being forced on you. It is a choice you are making, and you are free to have sugar at any time that you want to, but you don't want to because your goals and your health are more important. 3 ways to remove sugar from your diet to quit sugar. Step 1 was to replace it. Step 1 was to remove it. Step 2 is to reframe the choice. Step 3 is to replace it. So although you're choosing to give up sugar, it is a choice. You're probably going to miss it. And I want you to know that sugar does not have to leave your life forever. You can have sugar. You just need to replace those types of sugar with some better choices. Once you've successfully eliminated the processed and added sugars, the white sugars, candy and sweets and donuts and bagels and those kinds of things, once you've successfully gotten rid of those, you can start replacing them. making homemade treats with natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup, or a little piece of dark chocolate to satisfy your sweet tooth instead of a candy bar. Load up on nature's candy, which is fruits like berries and pineapples and bananas. Once you've cut out some of those artificial sugars that you have in your diet, your taste buds actually can really learn to appreciate the sweetness just found in nature from natural sugars. You'd be amazed at how sweet a sweet potato can taste once you've removed those other sources of sugar from your diet, and your taste buds can kind of readjust. So the second piece of this final step of replace is to replace the role that sugar has in our lives when it comes to emotion and celebration. Since we were 1 year old at our first birthday party, smashing our fingers into that piece of cake, we have celebrated birthdays and milestones with sweet stuff. As kids, we learn to soothe our sorrows with cookies or maybe a bowl of ice cream. It makes it better, right? Sugar gives our pleasure center an instant rush. So it is no wonder that we often turn to it anytime we start to feel negative emotions. And in order to quit sugar, you've got to end this codependent relationship. Sugar doesn't make you happy, not long term, maybe just for a few moments. And it doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't fix a broken heart or, repair a bruised ego. You've got to find other ways to lift your spirits and to celebrate achievements. Go dancing, spend time with friends, take a walk outdoors, listen to music. Sugar needs to be replaced as your shoulder to cry on. You've got to find other things that are going to help you feel good, make you happy, and not always be turning to something that's sweet, that gives you that little instant rush and then makes you feel worse later. So there you have 3 ways to quit sugar. Remove it from your diet, reframe that decision as a choice and not something you have to do, but something you want to do, and replace it with healthier sources of sugar and more mood-boosting activities. A little sugar is absolutely okay in a healthy diet. No one needs to avoid sugar forever. It's totally okay sometimes to even indulge and have the cake at the birthday party or have a bowl of ice cream. But if you're struggling to lose weight, sugar is perhaps your #1 enemy. It's something that you've really got to learn to manage and get control of, or you're not going to have much success towards reaching your goals. And once you've gotten to a place where sugar has less of a physical and emotional hold on you, it can still make appearances in your diet without damaging your waistline or your health. So I encourage you to take a look at your sugar intake. Think about maybe breaking up with sugar for a little while to help you long-term towards reaching your health and fitness goals. I am Melanie Ash of MelanieAshFitness.com. If you check out my website, you can find free healthy recipes, free workout plans, all kinds of great stuff, MelanieAshFitness.com. I hope you will have a great Monday. Make one decision today that is going to have a great impact on your health and wellness. Just one. What is one thing you can do today that's going to better your chances towards reaching your goals? Have a great one. Take care.